morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome one and all. My name's Michael, I'm the Dead Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder First Edition. Goddamn, First Edition. I keep forgetting. Welcome to Pathfinder First Edition, Reign of Winter, our epic, wonderful, and amazing story featuring these wonderful and amazing Patreons who support the channel. Come and check out my show and hang out and get to play some games. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. There's only 2 of them. Normally, there's 6. What happened? Well, unfortunately for us, 2 of our members are unavailable today, and with the numbers being so small, I decided to shake things up on the screen, and now this is what I ended up with. So, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for our dear friends Neil from Immersion Diversion and Marcus the Storyteller. G'day, guys!
Hello!
Hello!
Marcus, you're a teeny bit quiet, but otherwise, it is wonderful to see you and hear you guys. Are you guys excited for today?
Yeah.
As excited as I'll ever be.
Nice. I love that, and I highly doubt that on the other side. I doubt that, Neil. You are the most excitable person I know, and I cannot wait to dive into today's game. Now, before we kick off, guys, there's something you need to know. As you have seen, the stream title for today is Reign of Winter, Sudden Death. Now, what does this mean? What could it possibly mean? Well, this is called Sudden Death because the members of my party today have an ongoing competition, I feel, of some variety, where they try to cycle through the most amount of player characters as humanly possible. You know, they decided, you know what we should do? We should pick up, right, the Pathfinder core rulebook, flip to the end and find out how many page numbers there are in the core rulebook and try to make that many characters in Dag's games, you know. Like, let's just go through until we hit that magic number, right? So today's game is called Sudden Death because we have, of course, our 2 most death-inducing player characters, involved in today's game. And I'm very excited here. So, I mean, the real challenge is going to be, will these 2, as the only members of their party, survive to tell the story of what happens today. So there we go. But it's so good to see so many familiar faces in chat. Before we kick off, we have some announcements to make. First of all, of course, we would like to take a moment to thank our sponsors for the show. Guys, we have a number of people who help make us look as good and wonderful as we do always, and they help, just make sure that we can keep the lights on, do cool stuff, and all that other jazz. First of all, we have none other than Hero Forge for the wonderful art you can see on screen here. All the character tokens, and of course, our dear friend Marcus are all made using the model making software over at Hero Forge, which can also be used as a 3D printing bit of kit that'll allow you to print and make these models for your own home games. But hey, if you're like me and you play a lot of VTTs as well, you can subscribe to their subscription service to have these cool tokens made and used for your VTTs at home. So yeah, lots of cool stuff. Und then we have Sirenscape for the beautiful sound effects that you will hear throughout the course of today's game. All the soundscaping, the sound effects, and all of that music that you're going to be hearing, it comes courtesy of an Australian company known as Smitework. Smitework? No. Yeah, it's Sirenscape. No, what am I saying? Smitework. Smitework is another Australian company, but we'll talk about them later. But yes, Sirenscape, huge soundboard, lots of really cool stuff. For example, if I wanted to create a mysterious ambience, I could push the button here, and just like that, my players are immersed into a mysterious realm. One that shares a border between this place and the next. Slowly but surely, as they begin to explore an unfamiliar setting, they cannot shake the sensation that something is watching. Any great GM worth their salt knows the value of good music playing in the background of our adventures, and it is probably one of the most robust pieces of software you're going to use for soundscaping. So go and check that out, Sirenscape. And lastly, of course, our VTT of choice, Fantasy Grounds. Because every epic tabletop adventure starts somewhere, and this is our choice of port, where we have our maps, we have our rules, we have our dice, we have a whole bunch of cool stuff that does the heavy lifting and makes me look like I know what I'm fucking doing. So there you go. Cool. Now, guys, Before we kick off, why don't you guys introduce your characters? Because these are the two most important people at my table right now, in no particular order.
The only people.
Makar, let's start with you. Neil, tell us about Makar.
Hell yeah. I'm playing Makar Viston. He is a Asimar Magus Eldritch Archer, which means instead of casting spells from his sword, he casts spells from his bow. Although I can only do it with like rays and missiles and stuff like that. Makar is from the west of Irison, a small village west of the central of Irison, and his family in the past has or helped with essentially diplomatizing with uh the White Witches, not White Witch, the Baba
fairy
Yagas.
creatures and the giants and
Yeah.
all of those guys. Yep.
Yeah. So now with recent events, the Red Caps have asked me to go find the Baba Yaga, or else they would ensue lots of pain on me and possibly my village. So I took this task to go help. They thought I was taking too long, so they cursed me, which is a thing still. But yes, I have continued to join my new friends here in their quest to find the Baba Yaga, which led us into a whole bunch of different worlds, which has been really awesome.
Thank you, Neil. All right. Next
Yay.
up, we have Private Henry Allen.
Yep, I am Marcus. I'm playing Private Henry Allen, a soldier from the U.S. of A. He hasn't been with the party too long. I think maybe a week tops. Not even. I think maybe like a couple days at most. Um,
It's felt like
but
forever.
he's already almost died several times for said party, but he trusts them enough not to stab him in the back. He also has a gun that is sentient that he also had a rocky start to, but now they see common ground, or at least he hopes so.
I think they do. I think they've kind of come to an understanding of some sort.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much, guys. And of course, before we kick off, we have one last individual to thank, and that is, of course, you guys at home. Guys, thank you so much for being here. And Votaria, thank you so much for the subscription. 14 freaking months. That's amazing. Thank you so much for your continued contribution, as well as all the people returning for their stream streaks. You guys are beautiful. Thank you so much. And yes, like I said, the audience members, you guys are the ones who make all of this stuff worthwhile. You guys are the ones who give me the strength and the ability to continue making these great adventures. So as such, I invite you to come on behind the GM screen to help me play this game and run it for my players by interacting with the chat, having a good time, and playing around with some of the features we have for you guys to be a part of the game as well. First of all, just by watching the show, you earn channel points that can be used at any point in time in order to influence the game while we play. These can be used for things like inspiration, wandering monsters, wandering bosses, tarot readings, and much, much more. So, yeah, check them out and use them as you would. But we also have a number of monetary donations which you can use in order to influence the game in a more tangible way. Now, first of all, we have our $5 rewards, which are, of course, our hero points and our jinx points. Hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the DM for stuff that isn't in the rules, or roll with advantage. Whereas jinx points can be used by the GM to counteract hero points, make bad guys roll with advantage, or complicate things ever so slightly. The $10 donation I will draw from one of two decks that I have in front of me. The first deck is a deck of heroic actions, which can be used by my players as a free superpower that they can use, or as a hero point to the player of your choice. So, yeah, these powers kind of have helped my players from time to time get out of tight situations and the like. Alternatively, that $10 can be used in order to create a random plot twist. Boom. This is a series of plot twists and flashbacks and other cool things that can be used in order to just keep me on my toes as a storyteller and help the improv of the adventure while we go. Schooly Eye has just come in with a $20 donation. You bloody freaking beautiful legend, you. That is going to be 2 random twists. And you've said for each player. Now, traditionally, we don't do that. But just because it's Schooly Eye and just because there are 2 of you, why the hell not? Let's do this for you guys. So firstly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle up the plot twist deck. Then I'm going to cut it. So I'm going to cut it there. And then I'm going to ask Neil to give me a number between 1 to 5.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course. Bad decision. Fucking.
I just win.
Fucking typical.
That is, I feel like that needs to be a reroll. That is way too on
Victory!
the nose.
No. That's it. Straight up. Bad decision. All right. And the second
Hell
plot twist
yeah.
for Private Allen again. We're going to cut the deck again. I'm going to cut it like around here. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I don't need that one. I need this one. Okay. There we go. We've cut it. Now give us a number between 1 to 5.
2.
1, 2. Aw, this one's a cute one. Best friend!
Aw.
Best friend.
Best friend. And I know exactly what I'm going to do with that.
Do best.
All right.
Kyle, is that you? Kablamo.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, straight up. I'll just murder your best friend. Okay. So we have our 2 plot twists from Schooly Eye. Thank you so much. We also have our $20 donation, which of course is a natural 20. You can see the little golden 20 there. Because sometimes shit just needs to work. And that is how we do it. You just donate a nat 20, they get a nat 20. Boom. Done. Then, of course, we have a $50 donation, which is a boss buff, making a boss encounter even tougher than it was. Changing the parameters of victory, making the area more difficult, creating higher stakes, all the cool stuff. $50 is a major complication for the battle. Then, of course, we have our magic item, which is a $50 donation. So you can provide either Makar or Private Allen a magic item of either your design. You can ask me to design something, or you can give them something from their wish list. Then we have our $100 secret menu item. This is going to be nice and simple, and in the spirit of our sudden death reward. The $100 donation will provide each of my players a choice. They may choose the magic item of a phoenix feather or a dark phoenix feather. Here is how they function. A phoenix feather will resurrect you as per the true resurrection spell. Gonna sneeze. Ah! No. That's going back in. Okay. So, true res. That's basically it. Or the black feather token, which in turn means that when a creature has been killed, it gives them true death, meaning there is no way for them to be returned by this or by any power. So that is our 2 choices. They can either choose to have the Phoenix Feather for a true and permanent res, or the Dark Phoenix Feather to provide a pure and unavoidable death. Now, keeping in mind, this won't kill a creature instantly. It'll just mean that they will stop healing, stop regenerating. They will be dead.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Basically, any ability to stop their death is now negated. So there you go. Marcus the Storyteller donating a Jinx point to Dag so he doesn't feel left out. You're too kind. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay.
It's not going to stop him from killing us, though.
No, not in the slightest, but I appreciate it.
Oh, no, I know. But he doesn't have anything to counter us, so he needs one thing at least.
That's true. You do have 5 hero points, to be fair. I mean, like, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
Makar's just going to end up having 1 golden wing and 1, like unholy wing, too. Just, 2 at the same time. With the dark feather stuff. That'd be kind of funny.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, we still have the Tengu brothers story.
They're somewhere. I'm sure they're.
They're still on that planet, unless they somehow are able.
They're plane traveling. Though,
yeah, true.
I'm sure they're somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
They'll be fine.
They landed here on Earth at one point.
They did. All right. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Also, by the way, super quick, thank you so much for the follow. Witch of Sticks! What am I going to do? You're going to have a good time. You're going to enjoy yourself, and you're going to pray for my players, because God knows they need it. Okay.
So you can pray to whatever god, but I guarantee you they aren't listening for our safety.
All right. So, without any further ado, we return once more back to our world of adventure, mystery, and intrigue. Our heroes currently on a quest to try and recover the Baba Yaga, an infamous Scandinavian witch from ancient folklore, an arcanist of great power, so much so that her presence has shaken not just this world, but many, many, many others as well. Captured by her son Rasputin, our heroes seek to free her so that they might return her to the lands of Galerion and depose the evil queen of Irisin known as Queen Elvana, the daughter to the Baba Yaga, whom she is supposed to be deposed, but now threatens the whole world with an icy grip of power. After confronting Rasputin, our heroes found that his plans were to siphon the power of the Baba Yaga and use it for his own nefarious purposes, to conquer not only his Earth, but the many others like it. In the heat of battle, our heroes were cast into an interdimensional plane, a labyrinthian realm where they were trapped between a multitude of different worlds, connected to different planes of existence. In search of a way out, our heroes were told of several totems that upon their acquisition would allow them to return back to the world they came from. Having collected 4 out of the 5, our heroes now journey through, the afterlife, to seek out the final piece. Here, brought by the ferryman, our heroes come to the banks of Abaddon, realm of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, and the creatures known as daemons, beings of entropy and death. All things go to them. They are not good, they are not evil, they are not malicious or violent or angry. They are a force of nature. And here, their domain stretches as far as the eye can see. Having freshly disembarked, our heroes concoct a plan. Now, if you recall, our heroes were instructed to seek out the idol here. Do you remember where from?
The bobble daemon, right?
The Bauble Beast.
Bobble beast, yeah.
The Bauble Beast, a creature that gathers and picks up tokens and trinkets and trades, is said to have wandered through this area. To avoid the ferryman leaving them behind, both our 2 other members of the group, Bectrin and Kyrie, opt to stay with them, leaving Makar and Private Allen to journey into Abaddon and seek out the Bauble Beast. And it is here our adventure continues.
Okay.
You have traveled for 3 days.
Jeez.
Tired.
With
Tired, weary, but pushing ever forward. Every day you return back to the ferry, news more bleaker than the last, before setting out once again. After 3 cycles, you realize you haven't eaten, but at the same time, you don't feel hungry or thirsty. Well, I mean, you do, but you feel as though the discomfort will never leave you. As you march onwards, further up ahead, you think you see 3 things. The first, a large house made of clay with various sticks and thatchworks attached to it from all over. A network of bridges that seem to hang in the loamy soil seem to be the only way to approach said hut. The second is a windmill. Odd that one should live here, especially with the winds that seem to cut like steel, but still the windmill turns. And lastly, you see what looks to be a crevasse, a large ravine that cuts through the land like a hideous scar. From there, the smell of sulfur and brimstone, pungent, causing the nose hairs inside of your face to curl at the very smell.
Okay. You said windmill, ravine. What was the first one again?
Windmill, the house with the
Windmill,
bridges,
house.
and the ravine.
Okay, bridges.
Okay, the scene is
Okay.
yours.
During the 3 days, we have had time to at least take some kind of hour break, or at least
Of course.
kind of a break to.
You've had
Okay.
full rests by this point.
Okay, got it. Just wanted to make sure, so I get my wounds back, and I get all of my arcane points back.
Yes, you do.
Yay! Oh, thank God. Okay. What do you think, Alan?
I'm not gonna lie, kind of losing hope that we're ever gonna find that thing.
We don't even know what this thing looks like, this bauble beast. I'm assuming bauble meaning it's carrying a bunch of baubles, so maybe it looks like a merchant of some sort. So that's what Markar will be keeping an eye out for, is some kind of merchant looking demon. But I think maybe the house might be a best bet at first.
That's as good as guess as any, but
Steeling yourself, you take a deep breath and make your way towards the house. As you arrive, there's a sort of herby, chemically smell that lingers. On the front porch, nestled on the bridges themselves, appears to be a large pot under a blazing fire. Or over a blazing fire, should I say. As you get closer, 3 figures loom over you, their necks cracking as they take you in. My, what do we have here? Ow!
Hello. How are you?
A second and then a third of these creatures
Oh, damn.
emerge from behind the cauldron.
Ooh.
Mortals, could it be? Doth mine eyes deceive me? Flesh and blood and bone and skin, wrapped the soul, the sin within. Ravishing.
Oh.
Right, sisters? Right, yes, sister. Ah!
I'm glad that you're happy to see us. We are just passing through. We're looking for the bauble beast.
The bauble beast, the bauble beast. They seek the bauble beast. Yes, we know the bauble beast. It comes through from time to time, clattering and clanking, making all of its noise. Hard to miss the bauble beast is. But you don't wish the bauble beast. You wish for what he carries. And for that, you need not the bauble beast, but you need the sisters 3. Come, don't be shy. Step closer. Let we get a good look at thee. Our eyes
Look
be
at
not what
Alan.
they used to be.
Oh, look at me.
Okay, here I go.
You guys are the ones with all the expert on this kind of stuff. So
Sorry, still a little quiet, Marcus. I couldn't hear that last bit.
my face is right next to my mic. I can't. My settings have not changed since last time. So
I heard him. He said that
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Makar has all the
Hold on.
experience
Give me 2 seconds. Let me just.
for these kinds of stuff.
Okay. Cool. Say something again, Marcus.
something again.
All right. One more time.
Test.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Cool. I just fiddle around.
I
with
don't
some
know
stuff.
why. It's peaking on my end, which is weird.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I got it. All right. So carry on.
Yeah, Makar, as he's walking up, he's gonna kind of look at these things and, I don't know if there's a possibility that I've read about these somewhere.
Make a knowledge religion check or a knowledge planes check if you wish to know about what these creatures are.
I have planes. 24.
24. Let's see if you know what these are. Yes you do. All right. These are
Yay.
demons. Specifically, these demons are called the Vrock. Now, one moment. Oh, good lord, it's just gonna waffle out of me. Give me 2 seconds, sorry. Okay, so, a Vrock. A Vrock, they're kind of profane champions of the abyss, home to demons. Not Abaddon, which is where you find yourself. They embody rage, hatred, and violence in all of its forms. A ravenous and grotesque, opportunistic creature, they're scavengers who delight in bloodshed, reveling in the sounds and sensations of ripping, still-pulsing entrails from the living husks of its victims. They are considered to be career criminals, mercenaries, assassins, and they mean nothing but hate and wrath towards all creatures of the mortal kind.
Okay. Knowing that, I would still walk forward, but almost in a like in a almost like nervous manner, and I will almost like it almost looks like he's visibly vibrating, like scared, and as he walks forward to them.
Private Allen, what do you do?
He's gonna just watch my car do this and keep an eye on the Vrocks.
You take a moment to think to yourself, these witches, they are definitely up to something. You should stay on your toes. Be prepared just in case something turns south. Do you have your gun by your side?
Always.
You should put a round in the chamber. Maybe something that's going to be useful to you in a moment.
Oh, it's got a clip, so it's always loaded.
One of the special bullets, maybe.
Yeah, I suppose already the armor-piercing bullet.
You place the armor-piercing bullet into the gun. As Makar gets close, you hear that cracking sound of their necks once more. As they look past Makar at Henry before turning their attention back to Makar. You see them try to smile, but their beaked lips don't seem to twist that way. The bauble beast is what you seek. But baubles and trinkets mean nothing. Here, everything is absolute, everything is final. But we are not from here, and neither are thee. So a proposal have we. The bauble beast has taken something precious, something that we seek. Fetch it for us, bring it here, and we shall reward thee with safe passage and knowledge of the bauble beast's whereabout. Ah, but fail us, and you will know our vengeance. Calm, sister, calm. The bauble beast will not allow others from places far and wide to approach. It does not trust us, and rightfully so.
What if the bauble beast found what you're looking for already?
The bauble beast took it from us, stole it like a thief it did. Yes, the bauble beast is a creature of many, many, many talents, and apparently light fingers. Bring us what we seek, and we will tell you what you know, or what you need to know.
Okay. What is it you're looking for? Or what is it that he took so I know what I need to get?
Nothing too dangerous. Nothing at all dangerous. A spool of twine, golden color. Bring it here. It is like no other.
Point the way.
Do we have an accord?
Can I talk with my friend first?
They twist their necks and they kind of look around you, all of them staring at Private Allen again before looking at each other. Yes, of course. And there's no obligation for you to take our offer. You're more than welcome to wander the endless sands of the Nagobi Desert till you are satiated.
Okay, I will be right back. I kind of just shuffle backwards without looking away from them until I get to Alan.
You do so. You feel safer doing so. Eventually, you cross down past the bridges again and go back to Private Allen.
Alright, so they're terrifying. They said they can help us, navigate these deserts so we don't get lost, but they need us to get something for them that the bottle beast also took.
Why is it that every time we come across something, they always want something in return?
I mean,
The
give and
witch,
take, but yeah.
that spider guy.
I'm honestly thinking it's all some kind of puzzle within this spell that we're in. But these places all
I'm
feel
pretty
so
sure we
real,
don't know
so it's
we're
like
in a
we could
spell,
just...
Makar.
Can I make a check to see if I'm in a spell? Can Makar make some kind of like a what would it be? Spellcraft or something to see if what Rasputin did to us is in fact a spell?
Oh, it's definitely a spell.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, we could be wandering here forever. And these guys could help us get through to find the bauble beast easier, even though they said they need us to find the bauble beast to find essentially a spool of golden thread, which is like, well, we need to find the beast anyway. But oh no, they said we need to get the spool. The beast might have what we have anyway, but in order to leave here they need us to get that so we can leave. Otherwise, we're stuck here forever.
That's a very specific thing.
Yeah, I don't think they mean for us to leave unless we get them this stuff. Because otherwise they won't help us leave this.
Alan.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the back of your mind, you think it could be useful getting their knowledge, but the cost is never clear when dealing with these types of creatures. You should go it alone. You definitely would be able to make more ground. After all, if they're lying to you, you're just going to get further from your goal. Trust your own instincts. You've got this.
Like me as in me singular, or me as in like, or you as in like you, me and Makar.
Me? You? You is me? I'm gonna whoop everybody's ass. No, sorry.
I is me.
You as in Private Allen.
Yeah, I think it's better safe to not trust them at all.
I think so
Maybe.
too.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna lead us into a trap. So
Yeah.
if this string is so important, we should get it for ourselves.
You just want to take the thing that these things possibly would probably want to kill us over.
They're probably gonna kill us either way. But at least if we have it, we can get the jump on them first if they try.
I mean, maybe, but at the same time, Alan, I've met a magical stalactite that had us put a play for it, so that it didn't kill us, and it let us go because we put on a play for it because we got it to laugh. Lots of things have happened before meeting you. But yes, I think in this case, I'm going to follow you and see what happens. I don't think we needed to tell them that we're just gonna do our thing, so I guess eventually they'll just show up and we'll have to fight them then, maybe. But, yeah.
You just walk off?
Yes.
Do you walk off? Do you run?
Walk.
Stagger.
Alright, as you so rudely just leave their domicile.
Sorry.
Alright. As you make your way around, up ahead, a deadly and vicious bouquet of insectile claws seem to sprout from a creature you see dead ahead. It lumbers forward, scurrying, skittering, clicking, and otherwise terrifyingly moving across the field in front of you. You watch as what looks to be a small creature, akin to maybe a sort of a two-headed toucan with many tongues that seem to lash out of it like tentacles. As it lands in a tree, you watch as this thing turns and suddenly rips and tears and shreds the tree to tiny pieces, shredding the creature to tiny pieces, continuing to stab into the ground and utterly devoiding this creature of physical form with its absolutely destructive attacks. It then continues to move.
I hope we do not come across that again.
You
That's
just had
terrible.
to
It is
say
in your
something,
way.
didn't you?
Oh, okay. Oh shit! How big does this thing look from this distance?
It is a large creature, so about the size of a horse.
Oh damn. Okay. Oh no. uh, I and I can see like past it, right? Like, is there anything past it?
The windmill and the ravine.
Okay. Um, I could get us past it, Alan, if we. I mean, obviously we want to get past it. Um.
We very much do.
Okay. How far is the windmill away from us?
It's about a 2-hour trek.
Can we see it from here though?
Sure.
So how many feet
Um, you're asking me how many
does it?
feet? I'm talking about like miles, man.
Okay. Well,
2 hours would probably be about 4 miles.
Yeah.
would I be allowed to cast teleport on me and Private Allen to get straight to the windmill?
You may. You are aware of how teleport works, yes?
Yes.
I sure hope so after the last time.
Oh no, I was just asking Michael because I didn't want to just like ruin things, and
No, you can
this thing looks terrifying.
you may
But yeah, it
attempt it,
says
and I will
it
point out
says
nothing here is not going to look terrifying.
I know.
Good. As long as we're clear.
Yeah, it says it's a personal and touch, and it says you and touched objects or other touched willing creatures. It's 100 meters or 100 miles a level, and if I can see it, it's actually familiarity on target, off target, or that's it. Very familiar. Which I can see it, so it'd be very familiar. It's a D100 roll, and it's a 1 to 97. I'm on target. And 98 to 99 is off target, and a 100 would be a similar area. And then
Now,
if
keep in
I'm
mind,
not
it is
sure,
miles away, and you are not strongly associated with it.
but you said I could see it.
Yeah, you can literally see like a tiny windmill in the distance.
Oh, okay. Um, I guess seen casually, or no, viewed once. Okay, so I've seen it once. So okay, so that would be that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Do you
I'm
want to
willing
read
to
the
try.
percentages again?
Yeah, it says 1 to 76 for a familiar for on target. 77 to 88 is off target. 89 to 96 would be similar area, and 97 to 100 would be mishap.
All right, let's do it.
Right, so I'm gonna cast.
So, are you gonna tell Private Allen what you're doing, or are you just gonna teleport him
Yeah.
away?
No, I say
he told me that he's
Okay, good.
gonna try to teleport us.
All right, so you place your fingers on your forehead and get ready to Goku up. 71.
71. So that was.
Hold on, isn't there a table?
Yeah, there is. It's in my summary sheet on the thing. So that is a viewed once. That is on target. Just barely though.
Okay. Oh no, there's actually a table.
Oh, I didn't know that table.
Yeah. there you go.
I was just looking at the teleport spell, and at the very bottom of the description, it shows the table also.
Yeah. No, that's okay.
And I
All
just
right.
rolled.
You teleport and wind out at the lighthouse. As you are there, roll me a reflex save.
Oh god. Oh. 17.
Okay, Private Allen, roll me a reflex save.
Oh boy. Luckily, that is my best one. That is a 32.
Okay, 32. You hear a cracking noise.
Uh-oh.
One moment. Okay. As you look up, Private Allen, you move swiftly as you can see a piece of the lighthouse suddenly falls down. And as the slate falls, it hits Makar square on.
Ah! Ow.
Makar, you take 29 points of damage as the
Ow.
blade of the windmill lands on you and then falls over, limp and dead on the ground.
Ow.
Henry's gonna wait just like a little bit in case anything else falls, and then when he's sure enough that it's gonna clear, he's gonna run over and lift the thing off Makar so he can
All right.
get up.
Make a perception check as you take your first step towards Makar.
Oh boy, perception. Where are you? There you are. There's another 32.
All right. Thankfully, as you're about to put your foot down, you realize you were about to put it on an upturned nail
Ow.
that would have gone straight through your boot.
Then I will carefully get over to Makar, keeping an eye out for more nails.
All right. Keeping your weather eye, you're looking around. Eventually, you come to Makar. Makar is partially buried beneath the windmill.
I'll pick up the pieces that are on top of him.
All right. Make a combat maneuver check as you try to reposition the large bits of debris.
That is CMB, correct?
B, yes.
Okay. That's another 32.
Nice. All right. You grab hold of it
Damn.
and you manage
Time's a charm.
to move some of it out. Makar, as you kind of pull yourself out from the rubble, you take a moment just to be like, damn. Like, what are the odds of, it falling apart like that? Make me another percentage roll, please.
51.
All right. Make me another reflex save.
Oh, damn it. That's a natural 20
Nice.
for 29.
Love that. You say, like, what are the odds of that happening again? You quickly step out of the way as the second sail embeds into the ground right next to you.
Okay, that can't be coincidence. I looked up to the other two sails on the windmill.
Yeah, they're still just spinning on the top of the windmill.
The fuck?
You are one lucky son of a bitch. You know that?
I mean, there's a lot of things that's happened where it could be considered lucky, but
Okay.
that one was weird though.
You are the luckiest son of a bitch.
Okay, I can agree with that.
Hello? Is anyone out there?
Yes.
Why would you say yes?
No.
Is anyone injured?
Why would you say no?
So bitch. I'm nervous. Okay.
Is anyone been injured? I think I heard the windmill blades falling from their scaffold.
A little bit, but I think I'll be okay.
Oh, no. Here, look, in the shed, just behind the windmill, there's a first aid kit. Help yourself.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Not realizing it's like, oh, where we are. It's like, oh, crap. It's probably not a first aid. But, all right. Here I go. And I'm going to carefully go to the shed.
Henry's gonna grab Makar before Makar even has a chance to step away.
Run, Makar!
And he's just gonna shake his head. Don't. Why would a first aid kit be in a shed of all places?
Because that's where accidents happen. I don't know if you realize this, but 37.9% of all household accidents actually happen in the location in which you keep the most tools.
That is true. Blacksmithies have a lot of accidents, so they would have a lot of med kits.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not a blacksmith, Makar.
I mean, you don't know what's in there. You've never been in the shed. I've been in sheds with blacksmiths.
That sounds like you had a wild time in college,
That's
Makar.
not what I meant. Not what I meant at all.
Jesus Christ. Anyway.
Okay, fine. Do what you want. It's your life.
All right. You go over to the shed. Sure enough, you find it. As you reach for the door, you can see that there is next to the door a little table with a workbench, and on top of it is a little marked bag with a kind of symbol of Sarenrae, the goddess of healing. The rest of the room, however, is a technological marvel. Everywhere you can see, there's little bits and bobs of little tiny ingenuitive things. Again, the windmill is a good example, but other things as well. Just things that have been carved and made and the like. And sure enough, again, there is all of the. There's nothing really big or anything like that in the space currently, but there's workspace, including a forge and a smith.
Okay. I will try to bandage myself up with the kit, just so I don't take it away. It is his after all. So.
No, of course. As you open the kit, I need a reflex save.
This is why I do stuff like this, because I gotta keep it fun for Michael too. 21.
All right. As you open the kit, unfortunately, a massive 10-inch long syringe falls out of the bag and into your foot.
Ow!
It embeds into your foot.
Ah! Ah! Son of a bitch!
Do you pull it out?
No, because I know what that makes. Actually, syringes, they're actually not serrated, right?
No, they're not serrated. What?
Well, I mean because that way I can pull it out easy and it won't injure actually a lot further.
So much to unpack with you, Neil.
Yes. I don't know.
Yes, these syringes are not serrated.
The syringes aren't serrated, but
well,
they still do damage
hooked.
To tissue and blood vessels and veins.
Yeah, but it did that going into the foot. It shouldn't it's not like a barbed thing, like a barbed arrow when you pull it out.
It still puncture.
Do you know what the difference between serrated and barbed is?
I do. Yes, I do. Now that I remember.
Okay, good.
Okay, yeah. But
I was thinking the scalpels aren't barbed is what I meant to say, not serrated.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think I could easily pull it out without further injury?
Sure. Make a heal check as you attempt to extract the needle from your foot.
That's a needle? I thought syringes were oh, it's a syringe. I was thinking scalpel.
Oh my.
I heard scalpel in my brain. God damn it. Oh, frick. Well, I mean, I'll try.
The little voice is
14.
telling me to do things, Michael.
It's such a shame that Makar went to the shed without you. It seems dangerous. You should take up a position and keep watch. The witches may be
I'm
coming
already
from
on
behind.
that. I'm 100% already ahead of the voice there.
You kind of get a vibe. All right. Meanwhile, as you've gone to pull it out, you've pulled it out, but it hurts like hell.
OG wants to know what kind of doctors you see, Neil.
I don't know, man. I'm so worried. I'm concerned for you.
I'm concerned for me.
Okay. So, what next?
I guess I try to bandage myself up, even though.
All right. You bandage yourself up. You're starting to feel a little bit better. As this happens, Private Allen.
Yes.
You kind of get this feeling. Listen. You know standing orders. Find Rasputin, kill Rasputin. Now he may have his wibbly-wobbly, science-y, magic-y stuff, but you're made of 100% pure grade A American beefcake.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I
It's like American beef, yes.
You don't need to be given permission to come and go. You tell people when you're coming and going, because you're American.
Indeed.
Now listen, you want to get out of here, you're going to have to improvise a little.
Gonna have to take it into my own hands.
Yep. You got it. So when Makar comes back out, and if he's not, if he's empty-handed, you know what we need to do.
Is it gun him down?
What? No.
Okay, good.
No. We need to have a good, firm chat with him to make sure he understands his duties in your platoon.
Right.
Makar, you hear Private Allen sort of like grunting and moaning and just sort of to himself. He's been doing it a little while, but yeah.
I think this place is affecting him too much.
The American spirit has infected Henry.
America. Fuck yeah.
I'm possessed by Uncle Sam himself.
Now see here. We are going to fight them. We're going to defeat them and do it for old Uncle Sam. From sea to shining sea.
Okay. Makar is going to look around the shed just as a just kind of a quick glance to see if maybe anything in here that can tell us about the person we're about to talk to, like what we're kind of dealing with.
Make a percentage check.
Ooh.
Oh,
7.
Shit. Right, make a fortitude save.
Oh no.
All right.
25.
Okay. A buzzsaw nearly decapitates you.
Ah!
You take 41 points of damage.
What? All right.
As a buzzsaw falls from above you and lands on your neck. Roll another percentage.
Ah! Hang on. Okay, so 47.
All right. You take a few steps back, and as you do so, all of a sudden there is a clank as you step into a bear trap.
Ah! Why?
You take 8 points of damage.
So 41,
49.
49. I'm trying
78.
to count up my
You got
78 wounds.
All right.
All right. Oh my god!
You're now in a bear trap.
Okay, I stopped moving.
All right. You stop moving.
Ow!
You're still bleeding. You're bleeding from the buzzsaw. Your foot's caught. Private Allen, you hear some shouts coming from the place Makar is.
Warning. Told him not to do it. No, don't listen to the one sensible person.
It wasn't even trapped. Everything just fell out of nowhere.
Private Allen, you think to yourself, he's gonna get you killed.
Just gonna slip away and to go investigate the inside of the lighthouse myself.
All right.
It's just leaving me alone.
You begin to make your way towards the inside of the lighthouse, leaving Makar in the shed.
Yeah, at this point, Makar, you are too much of a danger to me with your unluckiness right now. You can stay in the shed. Otherwise, I might have to old yeller you, and I really don't
It's like,
want
I need
do
to bring him out to the shed.
Sorry, boy.
He's already there, so he's got...
Exactly.
Leaving Makar in a bear trap with a buzzsaw through his head, Private Allen makes his way towards the lighthouse. As you do so, you open the door with little to no problem, and you can see that there's this large turnstile wheel that is grinding the grain as the blades shift and control the mechanism from high above. You can see that a spiraling staircase lead up a number of these flights of stairs. And that is when I need you to make a perception check.
Okay. Skills. Once again, all the way down to perception. 28.
All right. With the 28, There appears to be some sort of oily, slippery substance on the flights of stairs.
Is there any other rooms on this bottom level, or is it just...
Just this one circular room.
All right. And there's nothing else in here that, like, nothing where anything could potentially hide in?
Not that you can see.
All right.
You can
Is
still look
there
around
safe-
more. At the moment, you've only seen the foyer.
Yeah. Henry's gonna keep his gun raised and do like a full sweep of the open room,
All right.
just to check everything out, make sure it's all safe in the bottom section here.
Sure. Checking and making sure the bottom is secured, you begin to make your way through room after room until eventually you find the kitchen. There is a trap door with a lock on the outside, a chain bolting it shut to the ground. As you get closer, you hear it sort of start to shake.
Henry's just gonna think to himself, I'm gonna leave that there for now.
Just gonna leave this here. You do you, buddy.
Yeah.
All right.
Is there anything in the room that's heavy, like a stove, like a
There's a
stove or
giant
something?
iron kettle.
Just as a safety precaution, I'd like to try to move it onto the trapdoor.
Sure, you place it onto the trapdoor. The trapdoor seems to still once you place something on top of it.
Little extra precaution can't hurt.
All right.
All right.
Makar.
So,
So, Makar, you are trapped. You are bleeding. You are injured.
Yes.
Ah! 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 Ah!
Oh my god. Ugh. He thinks to himself, he's like, wait, don't move, Makar. The more you move, the more you bleed. If your heart rate goes up, it'll bleed even more.
I get it.
So I try to calm myself down.
Okay.
And like, as I'm not moving, because if I move, something else will happen. I have no idea how I'm gonna get this bus out of my neck without me bleeding more.
You may make a heal check to try and do so.
Can I add a +8 with a hero point?
You may absolutely. With a hero point being used, thank you to my lovely audience members, you have received a +8 bonus to your roll.
Oh my god.
And you have failed. Well, you've removed the blade, but you haven't restored any hit points. You're also kind of like
That's
holding a cloth to your neck still. You need to stitch it up.
Yeah.
Is everything alright? You sure you don't need a hand with anything?
If you're willing to help, please. That would be very kind of you.
Of course I am. Just give me a minute. I'll come right down.
I'm just picturing Makar gurgling as he's trying to speak.
It's true.
Oh, please help.
Please help.
What the fuck was that, Mickey Mouse?
No, I was trying to do Goofy.
Go.
Sound more like Mickey.
Go!
M-I-C.
Okay.
Alright. Don't get me demonetized.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Yeah.
This thing comes down the flight of stairs. Or comes up the flight of stairs to the lighthouse. Sorry, not the lighthouse, the shed. Hello there. It seems as though you've gotten yourself in quite the sticky predicament.
just a bit.
Perhaps
Now
I can
seeing
help you
him.
with that.
That's okay. I managed
He
to get
approaches
the
you with
blade
a
out.
scythe. Dish, dish, dish. He is the size of a giant. He leans down, grabs your ankle, and he pries the cage open.
Oh. I get my leg out. and I kind of almost like itch it, even though I don't itch the wound because that'll just make it worse.
Okay, fair.
But it's almost like random, like I don't know. It's a weird feeling. Like you get hurt, you start messing with it,
Sure. Roll me a
but then I
percentage.
quickly realize, oh shit, Okay, 85.
Make a reflex save. You're fine.
23. Okay.
You're fine. As the creature sort of moves towards you, you try to take a step back, but accidentally slip. You manage to catch yourself before you fall. He says,
Oh,
"Being around here is dangerous. People don't last long, not in the forests. Mortal, immortal, demons, daemons, and devils alike, all come to this region. None escape.
none?
None."
Do you know about 3
Vrock.
rocks?
You speak of the sisters. Yeah, I know them. Know them well, I do. They live just beyond the veil there, doing their witchcraft and hoodoo juju.
They be able to get us out?
Well,
You
there's
see,
no
we're not
real getting
from
out.
here.
You see, you need the idols. Each one
Idols.
tied to an individual. And once you have your tile, you can go back to where you came from with the power of the idol.
Think the idol's what we're looking for.
You seek the idol.
We do.
Oh, I see, I see, I see.
The rocks said they could get us out, but they needed me to find their golden,
The Vrocks
their
and
golden
liars.
threaded.
The Vrock, they want to eat
Yeah, I could. Yeah.
the well, they want to eat the person you're after, the bauble beast.
You want to eat him?
Put him in a pot. Cook him up.
That doesn't seem good. The bauble beast is who we're trying to find.
I see, I see.
We
Well,
think
I
he
could
might
definitely
have the...
help you find the bauble beast. After all, what
You
are
could?
good neighbors for?
Oh, that's kind of you.
Now, how attached to your body parts are you?
Which part?
He just says all of it, all of your organs.
I mean, all of them? I'm attached to every single one of them.
He rolls his eyes. Ugh. And what of you, Henry?
Is Henry there?
Yeah, I'm not there, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. You were in the lighthouse.
Yeah.
Okay. Then he doesn't ask you. Back in the lighthouse, however. Where are you going? What are you doing?
Gonna look for something to make walking up the oil-covered stairs easier. So like rags or something that I can like kind of throw down, kick to the side.
Some of the grain from the silo will work perfectly.
All right, then I will definitely do that. Just start throwing the grain up the steps so that way to make it easier.
Sure, not a problem. The plan works perfectly as you begin to scale the stairs.
Yep. And I will still have my gun raised afterwards just to be on guard.
Sure. You hear your thoughts in the quiet and the din. The bauble beast is getting further away. If Makar doesn't see reason, we're going to be stuck here forever, playing the games of this creature. You should take matters into your own hands. Death would be unfortunate. But perhaps there is some way we can push things in our favor.
Yes. But how?
You watch as he you kind of get guided to a window. As the lighthouse looms over the shed, you see Makar leaving with this large, bulbous creature.
Did they say bubble beast or bulbous beast?
Could be either. But this is what you see.
Again, what? I don't know what is that little thing in the back of my head telling me? Is it dangerous?
It looks so dangerous.
I mean, it definitely looks dangerous.
Literally brandishing a scythe.
I can't just leave him to die. And Henry will ready that. Well, he's already got it readied, so he's gonna take aim with that armor-piercing bullet.
All right, you take aim. As he's walking out, Makar, you see Private Allen aiming in your direction.
I just start waving like, no, 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 no,
He's asking for help. Fire!
no.
Private Allen, make a will save.
Okay. Well, that's only a +9, so...
You fire.
Your wheel is my reflex.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, damn.
That's a 49?
As it hits this individual, something you don't expect happens here, which I need to roll for. The bullet strikes him dead on. Dead on is correct. All right, dead on is very correct. As he is struck, he looks up, and you watch as there's just this look of terror and fear. He tries to catch his breath, and then he slumps into the ground.
I just looked up to Alan in the window, and I'm like, I just kind of mouth why.
Why?
Yeah.
All Henry sees is thank you.
You've done great. Now, quick. Go and steal that scythe. It looks like it's worth something.
Oh, no.
Assuming that there's nothing else in the rooms up here, like Henry's gonna do one final sweep.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he'll be lucky and find some ammunition or something, because he's so low.
You don't find anything. You don't find any gun ammunition here. No.
Damn. Alright. Then he will slowly make his way back down.
All right.
And he's gonna double check that trap door just in case somehow it's opened.
You look at the trapdoor. The trapdoor is still closed.
Yeah, that's right. You better stay down there, whatever you are. And walks out.
As you make your way outside, Makar, you are approaching quite rapidly to Private Allen.
Why did you shoot him? He was gonna help us.
What I believe you're trying to say is thank you. Thank you, Henry, for saving my life.
He got me out of all the traps that were in there.
What can I say except you're welcome?
That was the exact reason why I said it, because it popped into my head. No, what I saw was that thing about to slice your neck with its scythe.
He was gonna help us get to the Bubble Beast.
Yeah, I'm sure he was. With your corpse. You're welcome. Now grab the scythe and let's go.
You grab the scythe.
Henry will stop and just slowly turn.
As that happens, you hear the voice of your sentient gun turn and say, "Did that soldier just sass you, boy?"
I think he did.
I think he did as well.
Hey, Lieutenant, what do we do with those who sass their higher-ups?
We make him do push-ups and run laps.
You heard him, Makar. And then Henry's gonna channel his previous drill instructor. Now drop it, give me 20!
What do you do, Makar?
Makar, he goes back to his village ways where he listens to people with very high voices. It's like,
yeah. I just used Makar's PTSD.
Damn. Wow. Okay, straight up. Okay, Makar, make me a fortitude save as you just start doing push-ups, just reflexively. All the years of being yelled at, like all of the yeah, you do okay. You do your 20 push-ups and stuff like that.
It would be 24. It's constantly shaking.
I think that should give Makar a note that Henry is not being himself, because
I can't really think of anything while I'm doing push-ups because it's so hard for me to do them
as
with a 10 straight.
As Makar is doing push-ups, Alan, you hear another voice. You hear, well, again, this kind of like reflects your own thoughts here at this point. They say the Bauble Beast comes through here once in a while. I have an idea. If baubles and trinkets are what it wants, then that's what you should give it. After all, what better way to provide a bauble beast, a bait, than with the baubles themselves? I bet those witches, those 3 bird creatures, crows, they collect baubles, right?
Oh, they do.
You could steal some from them.
Good.
Well, better yet, you could make the petulant soldier go and get some.
Oh.
Henry's gonna wait till Makar is done with his push-ups, but he is gonna grab the scythe.
19,
20.
20.
And I just hit the
Henry's
ground.
gonna, as Henry's picking up the scythe, he's gonna inspect it.
This hurts just as much because I've still got an injury in my neck and my leg.
This has some decent weight to it, actually.
Uh,
It'd be good to have something, since I'm low on ammo. Yeah, Henry's gonna keep the scythe, just so he has something when he runs out of ammo. I don't like the way Dag's smiling about that. Like, that's what he wanted this entire time.
Hey, maybe. Could be
why
anything.
made you pick it up? I don't think I can run with an injured leg, Private Ellen. It doesn't help now that there's a bunch of sand in it. Ow.
No, I was gonna say, do I have a good enough heal to help him? But I do not.
You do not.
I'm not trained in it.
The voice.
All right, can I?
The voice behind you speaks once more. Look, if you needed to heal him, that means he'd be going in for a fight. But he shouldn't be fighting. If he gets attacked, then it's his own fault. It just means that he was failing his mission, and it'd be better if he not get tied to you as well.
Hey, Makar, I have an idea.
What?
Those bird things. They want you to get a trinket from the Bubble Beast, right?
Yes. Because I guess the Bumblebee stole it from them.
Okay. What if... Now hear me out. It's going to sound dangerous, because it is. What if we take some trinkets from them because the beast comes through here, clearly. We set a trap for it using those trinkets.
Wouldn't there be trinkets here too, though?
There's not. I already looked.
Well, there's plenty
There's
in the
something in
shed.
the basement, unless you'd
We
rather
got
deal
almost
with that.
Decapitated by a couple of them. This guy said that the Vrox are lying. They just want to eat. So if I go there, they're gonna just eat meat.
No. You
Yes.
saw what I just... Makar, do you not trust my aim by now? Remember what I did to that worm when it showed up. And I will... player to player remind Neil that I was the first person to damage the worm and it knocked it back.
Yeah, true. But you weren't the one to kill it.
It's not dead.
Didn't it die in the explosion?
No. Well, we don't know if it died or
yeah.
not. We just know that
True.
there was an explosion.
Yeah. All I know is I want to get out of here, but...
Yeah, so... You're gonna sneak in, and you're gonna...
I can't sneak. I'm not...
You can if you believe in yourself. Even though I totally don't, but that's a separate thing. Anyway.
Fine. Let's get
Don't worry.
this done.
I'll keep an eye out for you. Like I said, you clearly... No offense, but I am the better shot.
I don't like his attitude.
Ooh, what do you do about it?
he's like, I don't like it, but he's right.
What do you do about
He's not right.
What do you do about his attitude?
Mythic fireball his ass. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't want any more confrontation.
Mm-hmm.
And Makar wants to settle this peacefully without any party tension.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna go and try to get these baubles.
All right.
Are
Begrudgingly,
you gonna stay here, or are you coming with Alan?
He's covering you.
Keep an eye out for you.
Yeah, he's covering you from the windmill.
Okay.
All right.
From the windmill, so like miles and miles away.
Yeah, I think you've got that mythic shot, don't you?
My range is only 400 feet.
Oh, never mind. Well, yeah, you'd probably move up then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I wish I had all range. That'd be sick.
making your way forward, you return back to the house of the witches. The three Vrock are still there as they toil over their cauldron. Makar, as you strip back everything except the bare essentials, you begin to sneak up the bridges. Every creak, every crack is something that stresses you. I need you to make me a stealth check as you try to.
I was
make your
gonna
way...
say, before I got there, could I also have casted a spell?
Of course.
I want to cast invisibility greater
Done,
on
done.
myself.
You get a plus 10 to your stealth check.
Yay. Okay.
All right.
Stealth.
Damn it, Cass.
23.
Is there anything that I could do to potentially assist his stealth?
Not without drawing attention to yourself.
All right, fair enough.
This is just turning into an episode of Resident Evil.
No, this is turned into
7.
an episode of Supernatural.
Gotta sneak through the house to find stuff while they're there.
As you begin to
Oh,
make your
God.
way, there you hear the sound of that sickening crack again. Do you stop moving?
Yes.
Make a stealth check.
No. Oop. Oh. Natural 20. 37.
It's actually a plus 20 on your stealth when you are standing still.
Oh, okay, so
it'd
that'd
be
a
47.
47 then.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. As you do this, the Vrock start to move towards you. Ah! Did you hear
better-
something? Ah! Ah!
Too bad I don't have a silent shot.
As it looks around, it gets closer to you, Makar. Closer and closer. Something must have been the Wind Sisters. As it turns, it's inches away from you, its breath smelling like dead rats and cheese. It turns and looks. Oh yeah, go on.
Because I gotta get in. I don't think I can't see any baubles outside.
Oh, on its
can I?
on its neck is like a literal ring of like trinkets and baubles around its neck.
Can I? Okay, because I'm still invisible, and this lasts how long? 1 round a level, so I gotta do this quick. It's 14 rounds. So, can I try and grab the bauble necklace, lift it up so it's not touching it, and then dimension door with the bauble necklace? Away?
Yes, you will need to make a sleight of hand check.
I'm gonna use a natural 20.
All right, you
Token.
still need to tell me your value.
I know, I have a +1, so I'll still roll just in case, but...
So your
yeah,
total
that'd be a
is
13,
21.
so 21.
As you carefully, and don't forget you do get a plus 20 for your invisibility.
Oh, so that's
31.
20, 31.
No,
41, yeah.
You lift,
Yeah. Oh,
you lift it, and you begin to raise it. And as you do, the creature does not seem to notice. The moment, however, you begin to incant the dimension door spell, you teleport, disappearing for a moment. The Vrock begins to look around frantically and angry. Thief! Thief! You hear it echoing from around as Makar, I presume you teleport to where Alan is.
yeah. It's, how far is the distance on dimension door? I'm pretty sure it's 400 feet plus 40 feet a level.
Oh, well,
So I'll just go
luckily I
right
am
to him.
400 feet away.
Yeah, I'll just teleport dimension door right to Private Alan and be like, run, I got it. I got it. I got it.
Running's my specialty. I'm
Turning my
fabulous.
car into a thief. Oh god.
Okay. 1 second.
Also, I like how you specifically chose dead rats and cheese
Wait, what?
Good.
as the stench from the beak.
Oh.
Dead rats and cheese.
All right. 1 second. I just need to look this
The
up.
rats eating the cheese or the rats in the cheese? They
Could
just
be
like,
anything.
or are they just like horking it down all at the same time?
Oh, here we go. Perfect. That's the one I need. Okay. You watch as the witches begin to cast and place on the cauldron these rare ingredients and the like. One of them, the one whose baubles have been taken, flies upwards and outwards and casts a gaze to everyone and can see Private Allen and flies directly towards you. As it does so, she begins to conjure and cast screaming incantations in a violent frenzy as she swoops down towards you. What do you do? You have but moments to escape.
Is there like a loose bucket or something near, like within 400 feet?
A loose bucket.
Like a loose bucket or like anything that I can see.
Sure, there's a bucket. Fuck it.
It's gonna piss her off. But if I have enough
bucket, fuck
time, I'd like to shoot the bucket
Mhm.
and then shoot her with the juxtaposition bullet and flip them, sending her all the way back to the house.
All right. You'll need 2 attacks to make.
Yes.
So the attack on the bucket. Let's just automatically assume you hit unless you roll a 1. Just roll a d20. It's fine. Yep. Cool. Easy. Now you may roll to attack her.
44.
All right. With a 44, it does indeed teleport her back. But all this has done is piss her off and bought you a round. What else do you wish to do?
Oh, I am going to. I have. I
I'll
believe
cast Fly
it
on
is-
Alan.
Oh, you don't even need to do that. I have
Okay.
one of my things. I can't find it. My impossible speed. For with the use of a mythic point to bolt the fuck out of here, I increased my speed by 1 hour, or for 1 hour by 10 feet per mythic field, boosting me from 65 to 105. And just run.
All right. You run. Makar?
I don't have that much
I am
speed, but I
channeling
will.
my flash and just.
I will attempt to follow him. Actually, you know what? No, because I don't know if I can do that. I'll still be invisible while turning into a weasel,
You can, yeah, still.
and still be okay.
You
Um,
do do you have any more of your dimension doors?
No, I have. It's a one cast thing, but I can use a. I can do a.
The mythic thing to replenish it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it basically uses a mythic point to cast any spell, so I could just recast Dimension
yeah.
Door without using.
Sure. Or teleport.
Yeah, you know what? I'll wait and see how far he goes, and I'll just use a bunch of. I'll do some teleports with my mythic points then.
Okay. So, Private Allen is racing off. You, Makar, then use your teleport ability. As this happens...
You'll have to let me know how many mythic points I use to get to where he is. So.
You will use just 2.
This one, because teleport can
Okay.
be anywhere within like miles, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 100 miles a level,
Yeah.
but
So you can.
I have to still be able to see where you are. So I'm assuming I'm like casting
you can
it
just go
to get
straight
catch
back
up.
to the lighthouse.
and then-
Yeah.
Oh, true. Okay.
So,
So I'll cast it and I'll wait from there then.
all right, cool. Make a will save.
God damn it.
I feel like it's
Oh,
the
my
lighthouse
best
that's
one!
chasing Makar.
Maybe? 30.
That is a failure.
What? +4 with the hero point?
That will not
Well, that-
actually. Yeah, no, a +4 would help, but I'm going to negate it with a jinx point.
No! Son of a bitch.
You could also use your mythic power for the surge.
Oh, for the
D8.
surge.
Roll a d8.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll spend a point to that. 8.
Oh wait,
so
sorry, no,
38.
because
Wow.
no, sorry, you did already use a mythic point for this, so you can't use a second mythic point for it.
That was just a teleport, wasn't it?
Yes, but this is
Oh.
still the teleport.
Okay, no problem.
It's got the same.
Then yeah,
rules.
just 30.
Okay.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, a 30 will not make it, as you are teleported, not to your destination,
Oh yeah, because I have to roll the D100.
but into the pot in front of the 3 Vrox.
What? No! What?
Hearing your incantation of Dimension Door, they prepared a teleportation trap.
Ah, son of a bitch.
The quickened ability of the 3 hags that they had, they turned the cauldron into the pot itself. As you teleport, you disappear for a moment, only to appear in boiling water. You only take 1d6 damage. I'm not even going to roll it. It's just, there.
Yeah, well, I mean, I had 78 wounds, so...
And they
Well,
then
the
turn
damage
and go,
reward.
well. It looks as though meat's on the menu tonight, sisters.
The book's not even out yet.
Thief stew.
Wait! Wait, please?
At this point, we will cut to Private Allen, who is racing and moving as fast as he can. You take a moment and turn and notice that Makar is not following you. You think for a moment he's up ahead until you can hear his shouts and screams coming from the hut. Allen!
God.
Looks like they got that little Makar feller.
And he's got the bauble.
You hear that voice in your head telling you that it's way too risky. If you sacrifice your life, then Kyrie and Bectrin are going to be trapped as well. You need to complete the mission. They trusted you. They believed in your leadership skills and your capability to complete the task at hand. Makar's dead weight anyway. You're a better shot.
No!
Okay, well, fuck it, we ball now. All right, we're gonna just keep running away. I'm sorry, Makar.
As that happens,
I can't argue with myself. I'm too persuasive.
as,
Clearly.
as that happens though, Yancey turns around and says, "Private, what are you doing?"
What do you think? We're going to get out of here.
What you mean you're going to get out of there and leave your soldier behind?
To be fair, you were going to shoot me and leave me behind.
Well, that's because you were a damn dirty traitor. But, turns out sometimes appearances ain't all what they seem to be. Ain't all what they seem to. Fuck, I hate Americans. Ain't all what they seem to be.
That is absolutely what someone from the South would say, though.
I know.
I would say that, actually. I'm from the North.
Okay. He says, look, he may be ugly as spit and come from a world where up is down and hooju is wooju and guns talk and all that nonsense. But you ain't the kind of man to leave a person boiling in their own filth. Quite literally. You hear another voice saying, do not listen to him. It's at this point you realize, Alan, that the voice that's been talking to you isn't your voice. Mostly because You can't. I mean, even though you can hear it, why are you arguing with you? Why are you arguing with the gun? Why all these contradictions suddenly start to catch up to you?
No, Lieutenant, you're right. Because Henry's gonna take a moment to reflect on the fact that after the party saved him, he remembers that he asked them for the chance to avenge his fallen comrades. That's not leaving someone behind. Just isn't what Henry does, and unless he absolutely is required to. No, I can't. You're right. I can't leave him behind. He's a friend. I don't know what the hell's gotten into me.
What the hell's gotten into you is common sense.
Well,
The voice seems to be coming from behind you, like right behind your ear.
Henry is going to immediately swing with the butt of his gun.
That's your head.
You said right behind, so
Right behind your ear.
Yeah, like someone's whispering in it, so he's gonna
Oh right, you're swinging behind you.
Yeah.
Bang! Oh, son of a bitch!
No.
I think I got him. Bang! Just, yeah. Okay.
No, he's gonna.
You swing,
he's
but nothing
gonna
is
get
behind you.
Yeah.
You hear a voice. You cannot resist. You wish for your survival more than anything else. You want to go home, right? To Michigan?
Okay, well, now you just fucked up because you can't even pronounce it right.
It can't.
Now I know you're not me.
You can never pronounce it right.
I never claimed to be. I can just know what you are. I just know what you're thinking. I can hear those deep, dark desires, those thoughts you have that you bury away from the others.
Oh no, I have My Little Pony collection.
My little pony, my little pony. I know that your favorite is not Rainbow Dash. It's Applejack.
No, you're wrong. It's Fluttershy.
No,
Everybody
you're
knows
wrong.
that.
It's never been Flutterby. No one's favorite is Flutterby.
What the fuck are we doing?
I don't know, man.
What the fuck is this game anymore?
It's sudden death is what it is. Anyway. Creepy voice is creepy. What next?
Henry's gonna do his best to ignore it and start running back to rescue his friend.
Don't ignore me. You will.
No
regret
human
it.
left behind.
I will give you one last chance.
Yeah, well.
As this happens, in front of you manifests a version of you, a twisted and evil you. It holds a gun to your head. Don't make me kill me.
It's Shadow Allen. Good shot.
He cocks the he cocks the gun.
Well, here's the thing, though. I know my weaknesses better than anyone else, and I know about the knee injury. I want to fucking kick him in the knee.
Sure, make your melee attack as you go to kick yourself in the knee.
Oh, would it not be a combat maneuver?
Oh, sure, make a combat maneuver. That's fine. This will be a dirty trick.
Yes.
Oh.
Does a 31 hit you in the knee?
My CMD or my AC?
CMD.
Oh, absolutely not. My CMD is 53.
Yeah, apparently your knees aren't as weak as you'd like to think they are.
My knee injury is actually my strongest
Even if I knocked off
body
10
part.
off that, you are aware that you still wouldn't fall over, right?
Yeah, I would like the hero point to re-roll.
To re-roll. Sure. Why not?
I mean, I, I
But you
need
need
to
a
get
20?
I need to
Wait,
get
you need
a
a
17.
Sure.
What the hell?
Well, there's
Yeah,
a 7
no.
in it. So you go to
Like,
kick
gotta
yourself
use one.
in the knee, and he goes, "Fool," and he tries to do the same thing to you.
I think he just sidesteps.
You're just kicking each other in the knee, and it's
Oh,
not
I'm
effective.
gonna use my jinx point to give me a +4. And
But-
you hear this crack as your knee buckles.
But it's
Oh,
my
piece of shit.
my CMD's 53.
I thought you said you needed to roll a 17.
Yeah, a 17 plus my 26.
Yeah, he gets your +26 as well. It's you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 16.
Yeah, I know, but I added 4 from my jinx point.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, divine intervention.
Mr. Game and Tea, welcome in. Always good to see you, my dear friend Ed. Now, question for you: Who is re-rolling? Is it me or is it Private Allen?
Is it me or is it me?
Is it me or me? Me or me? Very important choices here. Is it going to be the evil Allen or the good Allen? Or the soldier Allen? I mean, good is really in a matter of perspective.
For the gun, Ellen.
Damn,
No,
it's me. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do it.
Oh,
So, re-roll, here we go.
Oh.
You didn't even need the jinx point.
I'll take the jinx point back. Alright. Oh, no,
Oh.
Private Allen. No, he was apologizing to me. Okay, so,
Oh.
Marcus, you get another re-roll at the combat maneuver. It's
Oof.
close, but no cigar.
Yeah, and I don't suppose I could no, because even I would have to roll an 8 and then plus 4 would be 12.
You
I
can-
would literally have to roll max on the surge, and I'm not going to be able to do that.
You can
so
try it.
no, I won't. I'm not gonna.
Wait, no, we did the math wrong.
Sure, not a
You
problem.
Get
Either
it
way,
even with a 20.
Either way, this is more dramatic. Private Allen, you feel your knee buckle as you fall down to your knee. You look at yourself and you say, "We could have been friends. We could have been best friends."
Oh.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I am my own worst enemy, and toss Yancey into sentry mode.
All right. Well, actually, you don't have any actions left on that. Oh no, yes.
I know.
Yeah. But before we move on from that, Makar, you are in the boiling pot, and you've told the witches to stop. They are listening for whatever fleeting moment you have left of life.
Look, I was nervous. I didn't know what else to do. My friend, he was telling me to take your baubles because we could trade the baubles for the or he said it would help us find the bauble beast faster if it had
Seek
baubles
the
that we
bauble
could
beast for trade.
well because we're trying to find
For that you try to steal from us.
Here, I'll give it back. I like hand it up and I kind of almost drape it like in front of me without it getting in the pot. And I'm just like, here, I'll even give it back to you.
He takes it, she takes it, and she puts it on her neck. She says,
Oh,
"If you seek the bauble beast for trade, then why didn't you just say so?"
I
What?
knew it.
I'll even get.
All
Wait,
of a
what?
sudden, the witches disappear, and standing in front of you, instead of the 3 Vrock, is what looks to be a blue camel with a long trunk. I
Oh,
think,
what now?
yeah. One moment while I pull him up.
I
boot
never had a
camp.
friend like him.
One second. There you go. There we go.
It's
That is certainly a thing.
it's Alf, except
It's
thinner.
Alf's fucked up cousin.
All right. It turns to you and says, oh, well, why didn't you say so? I've been trying to avoid people trying to kill me because I've been stealing their shit for years.
What?
I'm the Bauble
Can,
Beast. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
oh, oh, thank God. Ouch! Can I get out of this?
Oh, yes, sure. I just threw in
Ah.
whatever slop looked like they were witchy.
Sorry if I made it taste terrible. No.
Don't worry, I wasn't going to eat it. I don't eat
Oh.
soup. I actually eat baubles. That's why I'm, a
Oh.
bauble beast. Yum, 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 eating baubles.
Um,
Do you have any baubles?
I mean, not anymore. I had some. I think I gave them back to you, though.
Oh, well, it doesn't have to be baubles and nonsense like that. It can be like something magic. Do you have something magic on you? Anything magic? I can
Actually,
smell
I
it.
do.
I know. I just said I could smell it.
Oh, well, yeah. But we're looking for a. Before I give you what I have, we're looking for a totem.
Totem.
What was it?
Totem.
What is it? Dang, I always forget what they're called, Michael. Um, the
Ziggurat.
the the ziggurat thing. Yeah.
Oh, the little square pyramidy thing. Yes, I have that here
Yes.
somewhere. Out of the nose, this slime-covered ziggurat
Ugh.
appears. There we go.
Okay. Would you like?
He looks
don't
over
know
the
if it's
horizon saying,
equal,
"Did you
but-
know that your friend's about to die?" You turn around and you can see that Private Allen is standing over Private Allen with a gun.
Oh shit. If I give you something a little more powerful, will you go help him?
No, God, no.
Are you strong enough? Oh, okay.
You found me
Um,
pretending to be some vrock hiding out in this godforsaken hellhole, and you think I'm going to go and fight. Oh, you're
How
very
far
cute.
is? How far away is he?
What's your max range?
I'm trying to find my highest range spell. Um, Technically, I
It'd be
think
based on your
lightning
bow.
bolt. Oh, I thought it's the spell,
It'd be
and then the
based on
arrow
your bow.
travels with the
Because
bow.
remember, yeah, it travels
Okay.
with your bow, so your bow would be the right.
The bow would be 100 feet because it's a long bow.
All right. So 500 feet.
What 500? Okay.
So that's weirdly
um,
enough, that's exactly how far away he is.
Okay. Can I see the shadow, or is it just him?
You can see both him and the other version of him.
Okay. Does one look more evil than the other?
Yes, one literally has a Hitler
Okay.
mustache, bright red eyes. He's wearing the same clothes, but they're black and red instead of like his normal colors.
Okay. I'm going to cast Mythic Scorching Ray, so I will use a Mythic point to upcast it
Sure.
for Mythic tier. And I will also use my once a day empowering what's it called for my class ability? Empowered magic. It lets me use the empowered meta magic without actually needing the upcast or anything like that. It just or using a spell slot. It just or actually I can read the ability. Empowered magic. Can cast one spell per day as if it were modified by the empowered spell feat. Does not increase the casting time or the level of the spell. The magus must be at least 6th level before selecting it. So basically, I'm just gonna super shot a bunch of rays at this evil Alan at Mythic Team just to kind of blast him.
All right. Make your attack.
All right. And I want to ask, is that using my bow's attack then, or using the Ray's attack? Because I've been using the Ray's range attack the whole time.
Using your regular attack.
Okay, so just the bow. All right. Um, ooh, no, I'll do that later. I forgot to swift action add stuff on it, but I'll just do it like this. I think I just want to be able to hit him. So this will be 3 shots then. That's a natural one on the first shot. God damn it.
Do you know what I set up here? I set up the fact that Private Allen continually said that he was a better shot than you, then left the linchpin moment of this game, of this entire game, to you. Right?
Whatever points to fix
no. I want to point this
No,
out.
yeah.
To you, in this moment, the only way you could have possibly failed this is by rolling a natural one. And I will point this out. The name of today's game is sudden death. So in true form, in miraculous form, as Makar's bolt, filled to the brim with explosive magic, flies towards the 2 Allens. As Alan, you prepare in that moment. As he is looking down the barrel to you, you are looking to go into sentry mode. You are about to throw Yancey into the air when suddenly, wham! Straight through the center of both of your eyes, a bullet passes through your skull. Now, Cookie, I see that divine intervention. I see that divine intervention. And I'm going to raise you I'm going to end the game before you can use it. So, mostly because it's a good dramatic point here. As the bullet. Oh, you know what? Fine, hold on. Let's turn this into maybe a redemption arc here, okay? Cookie, we will honor it. Makar, you have one more chance. I will say this, though. If you miss, I will still treat it as a fumble and use a jinx point to have it finish this way.
Okay.
You get one more attack. One more chance.
Oh!
That was a natural 20! What the fuck? What the fuck?
Only Neil.
This is some bullshit. Okay, fine, whatever. So
you could jinx point it.
No, much
Good.
like the
alive.
nature of it, this was perfect. The bullet does go through Private Allen's head, but it actually goes through the evil Private Allen's head. As it explodes the head, it falls to pieces. But as it falls to pieces, what you notice is it becomes a swarm of spiders that begins to fall to pieces on the ground. And that is where we're going to end today's session.
Oh my god!
Our heroes having discovered the Bauble Beast. Makar saving Private Allen from his inner demons. Private Allen now perhaps having a better respect for the sniping accuracy of Makar and his bow and arrow. Whatever the case is, our heroes have done very well today. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I will also point out that we did have the bad decision. The bad decision was going along with Alan's plan. There was no way to succeed that. But
Fair enough.
But well done.
There was that, and then me just entering a shed, me agreeing to help out some.
Amazing.
I as the player do feel a little bad that I killed Makar's friend, but
yeah, a little bit. But don't be afraid.
That's
Do
funny.
you want to know the truth about that other guy? Actually, that's a good point. I probably should give you guys this. So do you want to know what that other guy is? So that other dude was a... One moment.
I know it said something Damon, but
Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. It is a Temur Daemon. Okay, you ready for this? Temidamons exist to personify accidental deaths. A knight falls onto their sword. A peasant trips and breaks their neck. A structure falls in a way the builders never foresaw and buries them under, and dozens of innocents under the object. This creature was actually killing Macaw through accidental death. That's why the lighthouse started falling apart. Why he stepped into a trap. Why a buzzsaw just fell from the sky on him.
He's just living bad luck to me.
Yeah, literally, he is a living personification of accidental death, and he was, basically imposing that on you. So the longer you traveled,
it was Final Destination.
So yeah, it was Final Destination. The longer he traveled with you, the more likely that death would have happened.
Wow.
So Private Allen actually
That's
did.
funny.
Private Allen actually did save you in that regard.
That's awesome.
Cool.
I was totally just gonna ride
Now
around
we just
in its
gotta find out
bag.
what's in the basement.
That's true. What is in the basement? Could be anything. Who knows? All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week. We will be back on Friday for 7 Dooms for Sandpoint, where our heroes will be doing stuff and things. I don't remember what we were doing.
We left off on the cliffhanger of introducing the shadow versions of us.
Oh, right, the clones. That's right. Send in the clones.
Yeah, they're
That's what
kind of
we're doing.
wrecking havoc right now.
That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So we're dealing with clones, evil doppelgangers, so that'll be fun. All right, but in the meantime, however, guys, thank you so much for being here and being a part of the show. Thank you to all our donators and all the followers. A very special shout out to, of course, our very generous donators, Cookie Mon Steve and Schoolia, you bloody legends, you. We hope that you have a wonderful evening, and wherever you are and whatever you happen to be doing, as always, from us to you, stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other, because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, game hard or die trying. Oh, one last thing, actually. For those of you who don't know, the Crit Awards are back in town, and the voting has begun as of today. So, nominations have started as of today. I'll be doing more posting and stuff like that in a little while. But if anyone wants to nominate me for stuff, hey, there's a way to do so. And if you want to nominate your favorite content creators, your artists, your community members, great way to do that and show them some love and appreciation. So big love, mwah. Cool. All right, guys. Well, have a great time. We'll see you guys soon. I'm gonna hit the button.